it's Allie, if you didn't know. Welcome back to the vlog. I realized I did not even start this vlog properly. Literally the first clip I have on my Final Cut Pro is like me test driving a car. So here's the intro. Obviously this vlog, as you can tell by the title, is me finally getting a car. If you guys have followed me from the very beginning, you'll know that this has been a 9-year dream in the making. I've basically been promised a new car since I learned how to drive, and it just, you know, for different reasons it didn't happen. More important things came first, which is totally fine and understandable. And I had a car that worked and, you know, got me 9 years down the line, you know. So if you didn't know, I was driving a 98 Nissan Pathfinder. It had been passed down through 3 generations in my family. My dad's dad, my mom, and then me. And it definitely had its time, so we're working on actually selling the car right now. But that was the car I was driving, and you know, it had a lot of little quirks on it, but really it was just an old car, and it was time for me to update. You know, I didn't feel safe driving in the car in bad weather. I didn't feel safe, you know, taking it on long trips. The longest trip I took it on was moving here to Atlanta, which was a year ago, and even that scared me to death. I was like, what if it blows up? Which wouldn't happen, but I was scared. So I had 3 goals this year, 3 main personal life goals that I wanted to achieve, and that was to get a house, adopt a dog, and get a car. And manifesting is a thing, guys. It is really real, and it happened. I have, you know, before the end of the year, it's only September, and I have achieved all 3 of those goals because I manifested them to happen. So I just want to share that with you guys. Like, if you can dream it, you can do it. 100%. It takes a lot of hard work, but you can do it. So anyways, this vlog is all about me buying a new car, so I wanted to just introduce these clips as they happen, because literally if not, this vlog is going to be a mess. So the first clip you are about to see is of me test driving the Mazda CX5 Sport. Alright, so I am test driving the Mazda CX5 Sport, and right now I just can't get over how quiet it is, or how like smooth of a drive. I like it, although I'm really low. I don't know how to fix that. I like it. So far. It's been like 2 seconds. And the brakes are actually good. What year did you say this was? 2018?
2020.
2020. Okay. Well, obviously I'm not getting this new of a car, but
direction-wise, I suggest you like get in the right lane and turn right somewhere.
Loved that car. I thought it was fantastic and great. But per my husband's recommendation, and also the guy at CarMax recommendation, I should test the waters, test what other cars there are, because I have a really bad tendency to get attached to the first thing and then not see what else is out there. So now next you will see me test driving the Honda CR-V.
How's it feel so far?
So far it feels really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
And then you mentioned road noise.
Yeah.
How does it sound?
Quiet.
Quieter
Really quiet.
than everything else that we've driven?
I'm trying to remember. It's been a couple days since we drove the last one. Maybe all about the same, actually. I don't know.
I think.
I don't know.
I haven't really been paying attention how quiet it is.
Well,
I mean, I think it sounds
my second pair of ears and eyes. What are you doing?
We're talking about the cylinder. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Right?
You can turn the radio
I
off
think
if you
it's
want to. Up.
Okay.
Off. Push. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
So wait, what year is this?
This is a 21.
Okay. I apologize for my brakes. My car has very, very jerky brakes, so I'm...
Like you just lean on brakes?
No, it's not even. Like I can tap it with my big toe, and my face is in the steering wheel.
Yep. Very, very sensitive brakes.
So I have to really, like, if I jerk you, I apologize. It's just because I'm not used to having to put actual pressure on a brake.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, my car, like we were talking about the other day, like my car literally makes me look like a bad driver.
Gotcha.
I'm not. It just makes me look like a bad driver. Obviously, I did like both cars. These were the top 2 that Kyle and I had been looking at and looking into. But I was at this point kind of weighing more towards one than the other. I really liked both. They're pretty much the same car, just a little bit different. Of course, the price is drastically different. The safety is a little different, but all in all, these are two of the safest cars on the market right now. So I liked both of them. At this point, I liked the Mazda better than I liked the Honda. I liked the setup of the Mazda better. I didn't really like the Honda setup, how the gear shift was kind of at a tilt. With all the wrist problems I have, I didn't think that would be wise, just constantly having to like tilt up my arm. I mean, it wouldn't have been a big deal at the end of the day, but still just little things like that. I thought it was kind of awkward, and obviously over time I would get used to it, but I don't know, I was just kind of not feeling it. So at this point I was definitely leaning towards the Mazda. It was so quiet too, like I could not get over how quiet both cars were, especially because in my old car, like it had been squeaking and chirping and all these things, and you couldn't hear the songs unless my phone was completely up on volume, because I couldn't plug my phone into the car. So like so I was just marveling at all the new features. Okay, so this next clip is actually what you're gonna see is me showing you my 98 Nissan Pathfinder for the last time. All right guys, so this is it, my last drive in the Pathfinder. We're cleaning out the car right now just before we leave, but I honestly don't know how I feel about it. It's bittersweet, cause like, whew, it is cold. It's bittersweet because obviously, like, you know, this has been the only car I've ever known, but at the same time it's like, well, but at the same time I'm excited to like get a new car, you know. So yeah, a lot of emotions, but I gotta go. I'm freezing. Apparently it all of a sudden turned to autumn, but yeah, I just want to document just last time driving the car. So I'm not gonna lie, this was very bittersweet. This was very, very bittersweet. That car has been with me through 9 years. I learned how to drive in that car. I took my test in that car. That was the car I drove to school. That was a car I moved here with. Like, how many trips that car took me to Columbia and back to visit Kyle. Before we got married. Like, that car and I have been through a lot, and it honestly is a good car, guys. It has that good metal, that good old metal in it. So like, but it was time. I mean, I had to drive it in the rain all last week, and I just continued to not feel safe in it. I was like, this is not a bit of me. Like, I'm like fearing for my life right now. So the next clip you're going to see is me test driving the car I chose. So without further ado, the car I chose is the Mazda CX5 Sport. I knew from the moment I sat in this car and drove it that this was my car. You know, like when you just get in something or get something and you're like, yeah, this is mine. That's how I felt in this car. I loved it. I loved the screen. I loved the dash. I loved it. And I felt really safe in the car. I felt good driving the car. So here's me. We basically had to order the car. We found one at a CarMax in North Carolina that was the price we wanted, and it wasn't exactly the color I wanted, but I'm happy with the color now. You'll see it later. But it was the price we wanted, so we actually got it shipped in to the Mazda here where we live, or not the Mazda, the CarMax, because we bought them through CarMax. Through the CarMax where we live, and I'm not going to tell you which one that is because that gives away where I live, so obviously not. But so this is me test driving the car itself. So this is me test driving my car. So the test drive went really well, but the one thing that we did notice was that the screen was acting up. So like it was like the knob was stuck. So that had to get fixed, and we were kind of nervous because we knew they would have to send them to Mazda maybe. We were just kind of nervous how long that would take, because with me starting a new job on Monday, I need a car. You know, this week was kind of the perfect week to do it because I've been unemployed this week, so it's kind of like I haven't had the need for a car, and because of our bathroom remodel, Kyle's been home all week, so if I did need a car, I could just use his. So we're kind of getting down to the wire, and shout out to Bradley at CarMax. Again, I wish I could tell you guys the location, but it's just a little too close to where we live, so I'm not gonna do that. But shout out to Bradley. He was incredible through this entire process. He just absolutely amazing. He was texting me on his day off saying, hey, the diagnostics were run, the car's getting fixed, we have the part to fix the screen, hey, it's fixed. Like, this was all on his day off. So he was absolutely incredible throughout just everything. He was amazing. So shout out to you, Bradley. If you are ever watching this, shout out, you were amazing. You are absolutely amazing, and you are wonderful at your job. Sorry, I just got an email. So yeah, so he was texting me on his day off saying, keeping me updated with the car's progress, because originally we wanted to buy the car on Monday or on Wednesday. So the clip you just saw was Tuesday. But obviously because the screen had to get fixed, it kind of delayed stuff. And then like it was ready on Thursday, but we wanted to do the sale with Bradley because he was the one who helped us through all this, and he was off Friday. So it had to wait till yesterday, today's Sunday. So these next two clips you will see is me getting the car. Good afternoon, morning, whatever. It's 11 o'clock. Happy Saturday, guys. I'm filming on my phone because my camera's messed up, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was just too lazy last night to fix it. So yeah, you're getting phone vlogging today. But we are picking up my new car today. I'm very excited. If I don't seem as excited, I apologize. Not that I don't owe you guys an apology, but I don't feel the best today. So I'm kind of just like, let's just get the car and go home so I can lay in bed for the rest of the day. Don't worry, a car tour will be at the very end of this vlog. It just probably will not be filmed until tomorrow. But yeah, just thought I'd shut this off. I'm very excited. This has been 9 years in the making, so it's a good day. There she is. Yeah, it's my car. Yeah, so I obviously had a down day yesterday. I was not as enthusiastic as I would have wanted to be. I wish I could have been, but I just wasn't. I just was not feeling myself. I was very achy. My like whole body was very achy, and I was very tired. Like literally I got home and I spent the rest of the day in bed watching Grey's Anatomy. So, but that is me getting the car, and now we're going to speed it up to real time. I'm going to go grab my husband, and we're going to do a car tour for you guys. Alright guys, so like I said, I got the 2018 Mazda CX5 Sport, and here she is. She came in this beautiful red color. Apparently, this is our family's color because now myself, my granddad, and my dad all have red cars. So it runs in the family, I don't know. But I'm going to show you the car tour. So I don't really know too much about like the mechanics of the car. All I know is it has really good acceleration and really good brakes that don't suck like my other car did. So that's all I can tell you about the outside. Nothing really fancy about it. Yeah, so come on. Oh, a new feature. I can actually lock my car now. I couldn't before because the hatch on the back was broken. So, you want to come around here?
I'll get there.
Okay. Well, you need to come around here to...
Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, fine, I'll come around. Okay.
Alright, so here is the inside of the car. So, it came with a black interior, which... It's not going to be that bad once I get a sun visor in here, but at this point it's a little hot. What?
Your old one's in the back, in my back seat.
Oh, okay. So I have the sun visor. I'm going to grab it from Kyle's car. But yeah, I mean, it's fairly simple. We have all of your controls right here. So to control the mirrors, the locks, I actually don't know what that thing is.
It's locked windows.
Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. So cool. I can lock my windows. Safety first, people. Window controllers.
It's for the back seat, so that people in the back can't just roll down the windows.
Oh, child lock. Oh, I could so mess with
exactly
my siblings with that. And then here you just have, it's a manual seat thing. So the bar under here to move the seat forward. This is to raise the seat up, and this is to raise the rest of the seat forward. And then we have our lights right here to control the brightness of them, I'm assuming. I have no clue what that is. And then you have your trunk lever and your gas lever. These are all, this might seem really boring to you guys, but this is a very fancy car for me, considering my other car had literally a cassette player and a CD player and was from the 90s. So excuse me while I'm very excited about this. Then I'm gonna turn on the car because I'm hot. It has a push start, guys. I'm that fancy now. And so as we come in, we have all the controls here. So this controls the stereo, or the stations, excuse me, volume, stations. I can call people and end. So if I really just want to hang up on a bad conversation, I can do that while I'm driving. This is the, I actually don't know what this is. Do you know?
Cruise control.
No, this is cruise. Well, okay. Cruise control.
I don't know what that one is.
So yeah, I think this is turning it on, off, cancel, speed up, slow down. We have your headlights, blinkers.
Also, FYI, you can just keep those on auto now. You don't have to continually turn them off.
What?
Your headlights.
Where's auto?
It should already be an auto system.
That turns them on, doesn't it?
I don't know. Maybe you do have to turn them off still.
Anyways. But anyways, so we have...
I'd have to look at the user
Up
manual.
here we have, so it tells me how many miles I have until I'm on empty. Gas, all that. So normally my car's plugged in, or my phone's plugged in, so can't. Now it's just the radio station, so I'll turn that down before we get copyrighted. But Kyle, if you want to come on the other side to get all of this thing. The joys of editing. Alright, so now the center console, we obviously have our hazard lights right here. This is the screen, so it's all controlled by this knob right here, which I actually kind of like. It's very fun. Let me go to the home. So yeah, this is just what we're dealing with. And we are gonna get Apple CarPlay in here. That hopefully will be happening in the next couple weeks, so I can actually like use this for navigation. Otherwise, I think I have to pay for like the navigation that this car comes with, and I'd rather just pay for Apple CarPlay. So here, yeah, it's not equipped. We're not that fancy yet, guys. But anyway, so there's nothing really fancy up here except for the fact that I could actually put you guys here now to properly vlog in a car, or right here. I don't have the slanty slant anymore, guys, and if you've been with me for a really long time, you know that. So down here we have AC controllers. Obviously it's just starting to cool down, so I'm going from freezing cold to slightly less freezing cold now because it's not as hot outside. How powerful, and then where I want it to go. Then of course we have the gear shift. We have sports mode, which I will never be using in this car. The parking brake, auto hold, I'm not actually sure what that does. Do you know?
Yeah, so basically is if you're stopped, like if you're not moving, the parking brake will automatically turn on. Okay. And then it'll automatically turn off once you start accelerating. Fancy.
And then like I said, this kind of controls the screen and everything. This does the volume. And yeah, that's pretty much just front of the car. Now come on with me to the back.
Yeah.
So the back...
Hold on, I'm not even there yet.
You're just slow. So the back is pretty standard, nothing really new. The back doesn't have a lot of features, like it doesn't have vents or anything, but really all it has is these pockets. Does this have cup holders? I don't think so.
There we go, got the light.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. So it's just what it is. I mean, I don't really have a lot of passengers in my car anyway half the time, so it's not that big a deal. And then on the side, we just have window controls. That's it. And then it's not going. Here.
Is it unlocked?
Should be.
Oh, we just weren't pulling on it.
Oh. Alright guys, and here's the trunk. This is the main reason we got this car, or I got this car, was space. So obviously, if you've been following us for a bit, you know that Kyle and I, our families don't live in the state. We have cousins here, but that's about it. So we traveled quite a bit to South Carolina to visit our families, and Kyle's car is lovely, it's fantastic, it just doesn't have the space that we need anymore with a dog and a bunch of crap that we take, or I take. I'm not really a light packer, I try. So this is what sold us, is how much space we had in the back, especially how much space we have if we like even put one of these seats down, and that way Tiger can still fit into it and everything. And then of course we have under here, it comes with a spare tire, which is really nice because apparently not a lot of cars come with spare tires anymore, so that's great. But yeah, that's our car tour. All right, guys,
That
but
is
that
loud.
is my whole process from us looking at cars to buying cars to getting this beauty. Again, this has been 9 years in the making. I am so ecstatic to have a new car, let alone a 2018 car. I was really thinking I wouldn't get any more than like a 2016, 17, so this is amazing. Thank you guys so much for being awesome and friendly. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more videos, and I will see you guys next time I upload. Have a wonderful week, guys. Love you. Bye.